Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Mac the Wanderer. And today we are here for the review of the today's match, which was between RCB versus SRH. And we have our experts with us, Mr. Abhijit and Mr. Aniket. Welcome, guys.
Hi. Hello. Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
So I would like to request Aniket to start with the review of today's match, which was pretty much similar to yesterday's match between MI versus KKR.
Yeah, actually, it was looking like if someone has missed yesterday's match between Mumbai and Kolkata Knight Riders, it was like a live stimulation for them, which was recorded like yesterday, and it's similarly happening and telecasted today. But what I feel, toss played a very important role in today's game, kind of considering the same stadium and similar kind of wicket. Because if you see the wicket condition, it looked pretty similar because the adjacent wicket was the same one which was used yesterday.
I agree with Aniket. Yeah, today's match was a copy of yesterday's match. Only it looked like players were playing in another color. So it was an exact copy of yesterday's match. And I agree with the toss analysis done by Aniket because it is a similar kind of pitch, similar conditions. And what we observed yesterday, same pattern we observed today as well. At the end of each inning, when the ball was getting softer, it was becoming harder for the batsmen to hit the ball, and ball started spinning and gripping on the pitch, and sometimes ball stopped and came onto the bat, so it made batsmen more difficult to hit the ball.
I think the partnership between Kohli and Maxwell set up the tone for RCB. What do you think, Abhijit?
Yes, definitely. Both are experienced player. Maxwell and Virat Kohli are both are big hitters, but I think they planned their inning up very well. Maxwell, as he does normally come and start from the ball one, but he took his time today, and he tried to stay till the end of the inning. In fact, he stayed till the end of the inning, and that made some difference. He could add at least 15 to 20 more runs because at one time RCB was difficult for RCB to reach even 140, but then Maxwell's presence on the pitch till the end made that difference. Yeah, they could reach 150.
That was one of the points we were discussing yesterday. If you remember, keeping one end tight, that's very, very important in a T20 game. And that's the difference made by Maxwell today. He played a brilliant knock. He was not interested in going after his half century. He was more interested in keeping the wicket and staying there so long that he can make sure that the RCB crosses the defendable total. But at one point, when Maxwell and Kohli were both batting, it was looking like a very easy wicket for them.
Exactly. The class of Virat Kohli and Maxwell, any wicket will look like a good batting wicket because Virat Kohli is a player from some other planet. For him, any pitch conditions or ground conditions doesn't matter. He's kind of a batsman who can play on any ground. Even he can play on the moon also. So Virat Kohli is a different player altogether. He's from different leagues.
Since last couple of matches in Chennai, I have observed, this is my observation, that first 10 overs are very crucial for the team because after 10th over, ball starts slowing down. Pitch gets slower little bit. First 10 overs of each innings are more important for the team.
I believe, moving forward, that's going to be the, take of the management team of each IPL franchise. Because if you have seen the idea of T20 game is to take down towards the end of the 10th over and maybe after 12th or 13th start hitting those big sixes, freeing your arms and looking for opportunities to score more and more runs. But apparently, especially for the Chennai pitch, it's looking like, first 10 overs, it's the best what you can do in a game.
Yeah.
Exactly. The first 10 overs are a little easier for each team because the ball is comparatively harder. And first power play comes in first 10 overs. So the field restriction makes the scoring runs much easier than the next 10 overs. And after 10 overs or 12 overs or 13 overs, the ball gets softer and the dew on the field makes it even softer. So spinners come into action at that point of time. If you observe yesterday's match, Krunal Pandya, and in today's match, Shahbaz Ahmed, they,
Abbas.
they exploited this ball condition very well. They slowed their speed. They gave flight to the ball, and ball started spinning suddenly. I mean, even Chahar was bowling in first 10 overs. We didn't see the ball spun. It didn't spun at all. But then after I think on 15th or 14th over, Shahbaz Ahmed was introduced, and from ball one he started spinning the ball. So that I think that was ball getting softer. I think it played crucial role in yesterday's match as well as today's match.
But these kind of playing conditions are, I don't know whether it's because of the pitch condition or it's something wrong with all the teams playing in Chennai. But there is a sure middle order problem for all the teams, because middle order is coming to bat and they are not able to score any runs.
Yes, there is one more factor that in today's match, especially the SRH batsmen played wrong shots. They tried to play horizontal shots on spinning pitches, and ball.
Yeah.
Ball started spinning, it becomes difficult to play horizontal shot. But if you see the wickets, wicket of Johnny Bairstow, Manish Pandey, all of them they tried to play against the spin. They could not connect the ball properly and took the edges, and they fought by the opposite teams.
Do you think impact of timeout has driven these wickets?
Definitely, something must have been getting thought in that timeout period, and that's why they call it as a strategic timeout, so that the teams can plan their remaining overs.
But then seeing today's match, it looked like SRH decided to lose the match after that strategic timeout. They were cruising along nicely, but then the second strategic timeout, they changed their strategy, and accordingly they wanted they decided to lose the match from winning position.
Similar to yesterday's match. It was nowhere possible to lose the match for KKR. The same way it was for SRH. They were not in a position to lose the match, but they have managed to lose it. Extraordinary work.
The main reason I feel in SRH match especially is actually they were two down. They were just two down when the second strategic timeout was taken. But then the poor shot selection, and I don't know why they were in so hurry to finish the match. But the poor shot selection was the main cause of their downfall. That is the only reason.
Maybe it's only one. I'm the only one having this kind of feeling, but it looked to me that RCB is in the contender list now for this season. They got the balance of the team which was missing for many years. Now they have those quick fire batsmen as well as quick bowlers who can get wickets and make pressure situations.
It is too early to say that, because RCB is they are good starters, but at the end of the tournament they become chokers. Because you see the previous editions also, they could manage to reach the finals only twice, and even in the finals, in both the finals, they couldn't deliver the way they played in their earlier league matches. So it is too early to say anything, because all teams look well balanced, all teams look stronger, and just 2 matches and still many more matches to go. And in this edition, the special thing or special we can say that the neutral venue is playing crucial role in the outcome of the matches.
Yes.
Because if we see Mumbai Indians are invincible in Mumbai Wankhede Stadium, but even they have to struggle to win their matches. So I think these neutral venues are going to play crucial role play in the coming matches as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There is going to be an impact due to this neutral venue conditions, because every team has to adjust to the new conditions.
Yeah, totally agree. And that has given a challenging position to IPL. This is something new and exciting for viewers as well, to have some different kind of matches in the league.
As long as there are no spectators in the stadium, it is okay. But once, if we hope next year we will have spectators in the stadium, Then that at that time the home team should play at their own stadiums, because
Yeah.
I don't think spectators will come to see other teams play each other.
No, very
Right.
difficult.
But
That's true.
then this pandemic has allowed to experiment for this particular edition of IPL to play the matches on neutral venue. And
Yeah.
I think it is a good initiative and good challenge thrown by BCCI.
What do you think about David Warner's form? Is he back into the form?
He looks like he has got his form back. David Warner is a kind of player who cannot stay out of form for long. Even one or two good boundaries from the middle of his bat can bring him in the form. And today he gave some hint that he is back in the form. And once he is in the form, then he is very difficult to stop. The kind of batsman he is very difficult to stop. And it is a good sign for SRH in particular, having their captain back in form.
Yeah, that's true actually about David Warner. You know, you cannot keep him away for too long.
What do you guys think about the catch taken by Mr. AB de Villiers, running from the wicketkeeper position to almost to short mid wicket?
Yeah, that Johnny Bairstow's wicket was a crucial turning point for the game. And AB de Villiers' catch was fantastic. You know, running down the pitch, calling it at the right moment for everybody to stop that it's going to be mine, and taking it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I feel this catch was very easy for AB de Villiers considering the catches he has taken in the past. This one was very easy in terms because although he has to run some distance, but he had that big gloves in his hand, which made the catching much easier. But then even without gloves, this was very easy catch for AB de Villiers. He's a Spider-Man, Superman. You can give any name. AB de Villiers, the fielder.
He's superhuman.
He's superhuman.
Okay, guys, that's all from our reviews. If you like our video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you.
Aniket, and thanks, Abhijit, for joining this call and making this review exciting.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.